Hi guys, Cindy here. Today we're going to do a get ready with me, a Jeffree Star look. And I've been dying to use this green. And today's Saturday, I'm not going to work, so I can just do whatever I want. Anyway, my disclaimer, as you all can tell, I'm not a makeup artist. I just kind of like to play around with makeup and do what I think would be fun or looks good on me. Granted, I do still wear plenty of bright makeup at work, but I try to match my clothes, and that's the reason I hadn't got around to using the green yet. So we're going to start off with, I'm going to kind of use a base transition color, and I'm going to use this pink because I do like pink real well. I've already done my eyebrows, and I have put a little bit of a P. Louise base on there. Okay, see how that looks. Oh, and there is a big, oh, there's a nice mirror here. But I still need the 5X. Jeffree Star needs to come out with a 10X mirrors for us older ones. And, okay, what are we going to do next? Since I'm wanting to use green, and I think pink and green would just be a little bit too much. Although I did use pink on the whole eye, I probably should have just done the bottom part. I'm going to do this kind of a natural color here at the top of it. So it's not just pink all the way to the top. Let's just see. Now I need a little brush. We're getting a call from a wireless caller. I don't know if you can hear that. So, I've never used this. It looks kind of interesting. So I'm going to kind of put it in the crease. Uh-oh. Grabbed the wrong one. Even though I got that light pink on top, it's still showing up. So that's good. That was just sort of a base color. I'm kind of winging it out a little bit. And I'm using a little brush, not a real big brush. Now then, I got a bigger brush here. I kind of dipped the green in it, but I'm not going to use it right now. I'm going to spread that out. Then I'm going to put that lighter shady green back with this bigger brush. Okay, so let's take the darker green now, in here. And I'm using that same brush that I had used before. I'm putting in the crease and winging that out too. Anyway, at least we know how it looks. I gotta hurry though, I gotta get the sands. So I don't have to wait in line so much. Okay, so I'm gonna take that brush that I was just using a little bit ago and kind of smooth it out. And as you can tell, I don't have a clue what I'm using. This is the first time I've ever used these colors. I was going to do like all pink on top and then green at the bottom, but I was kind of nervous. I didn't know how that was going to look. Let's do some more dark green. Okay, smooth that out. This is a pretty shade of green. It's not too bright. It might have been because I used that pink underneath it. So let's go ahead and clean this up around here. This is just a white. It's not a baby white. It's like a flushable toilet wipe. I bought those when I couldn't find toilet paper. And now I'm using them for makeup. Okay, so let's use some base. So, primer. I just got some white here. But instead of doing that, I think I'm going to use this Revlon cream shadow instead and use it as a primer. You see how this looks in the big mirror. Okay, let's do some more dark green. It might not have been a good idea to put that pink underneath it, but it's too late now. I want it bright and green. There's a new palette that's come out from a company called Melt. I don't know. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I'll just wait. Someone was talking about it because they just loved it, but just because they love it doesn't mean I'm gonna love it. That white base will make it show up better. Okay, so let's do some pink now. So we got that down, so let's lay down some pink. I'm gonna use this brush, and I'm gonna use this kind of bright pink, and just kind of put it next to the green. I'm looking for that green I had. Here it is. And kind of brighten the green up a little bit more. Alrighty, then I'm going to take another one in this kind of sparkle pink right up here. I'm going to use it on the inner corner. Okay, let's see how that looks in the big mirror. Got some bright pink here. Got some little pink here. I'm just brightening up this bright pink. Alrighty. Hopefully this will look better when we get the bottom part done and we get the eyeliner and stuff on. We'll clean this bottom up again. And where was the green? Was that green? No. I think this was the one that had green. I'm just trying to wing it up a little bit. with this, oh, I did not put any more stuff on it. I'm just using the brush that I had. Use a little bit of concealer, and I'm thinking that I use the kind of a darker concealer than I really needed, so I put a little white down. And then I'll lay a little bit of the nude color down. Or nude for me, anyway. It might be a little bit darker than me. That's the reason I put a little light with it. Now, wipe the hand off and try to rub this in. Oh, and if I didn't already mention it, we will be doing nails today, but not till this afternoon. So, I'm going to have to look all ghetto going to Sam's and to Walgreens to get some things. So, I'm just kind of smoothing these out. I'm not putting any more product on the brushes. These are just some of the old brushes that I was using earlier. Okay, now then, this dark green, we're going to lay it at the bottom lash line. If I had a green eyeliner pencil, I'd do that, but I don't. Looks like I smudged it. Sometimes I have to put more stuff underneath it after I've done this. Especially this green, it's the first time I used it. I didn't know how it was going to behave. But for the most part, I've not had a lot of kick of. Sometimes you do. Okay, so next we need to add something with that. How about a little bit of the dark pink on the bottom lash line too? Or bright pink, it wasn't dark pink. Alrighty. Then the next thing we're going to do is I want a little white. And I don't have to go to another palette, thankfully. They've got sort of a whitish shade right here. They have glitter too. A lot of people say you shouldn't use glitter, and I don't have any glitter glue, so I'll just stay away from that. And it's gold, and I'm not really gold themed. I'm putting this on the inner corner. And I want a little bit underneath the eyebrow. Alrighty. It's different anyway. So, next I'm going to put just a little bit of tint, this magic tint. It's Avon. I've still got some. They keep saying that, well, offering to have me come back. Well, I'm not going to come back. I had to spend every 2 weeks just to buy the minimum amount of stuff is $8 in postage. Forget that. For $8, that's twice a month, you can buy a glossy box. Well, or you can get an Allure box and postage and got a box full of stuff. And so, and that's just postage only. That's not buying anything. And I didn't have any customers. Plus right now, No one's buying anything. And at my work, we had some thing about ethics, and one of the specific examples they used of being something unethical is selling cosmetics at work. So can't sell them at work. People at church, they don't want to. And I don't know, we're not even getting to go to church. So forget it. So I finally threw out that sex kit, and I thought it was running dry, so I stopped using. Well, I just threw it out. I thought it was dry. So I think this was Il Mackie or whatever, something. So I'm gonna have to use the big 5X mirror for this because I can't see on a regular mirror. This looks like it's got a long, thin thing, so I hope I don't mess it up. And I'm not going to do a whole lot, just a little bit. And I don't feel like winging it out. I don't think so. I might change my mind when I get the other side done. When I was younger, I used to do wing out stuff all the time, but try to pull it out a little bit. There's that phone again. And I'm not going to put any at the bottom. About the other stuff, I'm just liable to make a big mess. There's Walgreens. Now we'll do the mascara. I am going to see if I can find me a 10X hand mirror. And you know what I should have done? A little bit of highlighter first. We can do some more highlighter before we put on the second coat of mascara. This is just coat 1. So let's do a little bit more highlighter. I know I did that white. I'm not thinking it's enough. So if I can find the brush I used, I'm going to put a little bit more. I don't even know if I'm using the same brush. I'm just putting some more highlighter in the corner. Alrighty, so let's do coat 2 of our mascara. After I kind of smooth this out a little bit. Coat 2. And then I forgot to put powder, but that's okay. We'll get some on, then we'll put coat 3 of mascara. Okay, let's put on a little powder. I'm going to use this Everyday Vacay coconut scented powder. That pink, I don't know, underneath part of the eye, it's okay. It's different. Kind of something interesting and fun outside of the box. I might tag that Just Jess again for Instagram. Alrighty, let's find some blush. Okay, so what are we going to do for blush? Got this little fan brush. I can kind of use a little bit of the color that I used for my eyes. And then take a different brush and kind of kind of smooth that out a little bit. And then I got some highlighter. I got this last week. I ordered it from Ulta. It's called Color Pop. Let's use a little bit of highlighter. It's kind of interesting. It's like kind of been, I've only had it a week, and you see how it's kind of moving around, so I don't know. I've not really stuck my finger in it. We will now. It does feel like really soft, and it feels kind of moist, creamy. So it might be. I just saw a highlighter. I ordered some lotion and stuff, and some hydrating spray, and I wanted enough to get my free postage. And plus I wanted some highlighter too, because I was running low on that the colors that I use of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, because I use a lot of the pink, the green and stuff. I could use green on this, but I don't know. I've got quite a bit of green. Let's try a little bit on a green topper. How about that? We got this, came in a Allure. We got a little bit of a green. So let's try a little bit of green topper. See how that looks. I'm just going to use the same brush that I used. This here's the green right here in the middle. Let's try a little bit of green topper. I don't know how that's going to look. Might have been a mistake. But it's okay. It's okay. So I had to kind of smooth it out, made it a little different. Now then, a lip liner. Us old girls were supposed to wear lip liners. And I got me some pink shoes I got from Wish. I'm going to wear those today. I might go get those and show them to you. They're just right in the other room. My lips do feel kind of dry. It didn't feel like it left any color, but that's okay. We can just kind of use this rosy nude color. I use that a lot. Then pull the clip out of the hair. Did I tell you I touched up my hair today? I did the root touch up. I don't know when my hairdresser is going to go back to work. She worked at JCPenney's. And so she's probably laid off, probably making unemployment plus $600 extra a week. She is not going to want to go back anytime soon. I'm sure, as long as they're giving them that much money. Anyway, so this is how it looks. How do you like it? I will try to take a decent picture for a thumbnail. And let's see, this is what we look like in glasses. Because I have to wear glasses now that I'm older. So I will see you guys later, and keep your eyes peeled because we're probably going to do these nails. See how bad? This one I pried off. It was bugging me. This one popped off, so I was all ghetto all day long. I'll be ghetto today, but that's okay. We'll have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.